The Pokédex categorizes Pokemon by color, with each Pokemon being assigned one color each. For example, the Pokédex categorizes Swampert as blue, it categorizes Charizard as red, and Pikachu as yellow. We've done a few hardcore Nuzlockes in the past, some of which with only Pokemon of a specific color by the Pokédex, and today we'll be doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu with only yellow colored Pokemon. To go over the rules, we have the standard Nuzlocke rules, where you can only catch one Pokemon per area being your very first encounter, with a slight modification for the yellow colored Nuzlocke being it has to be a yellow colored Pokemon, and if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and can't be used in battle anymore. For the hardcore add-ons, the battle style must be put onto set, we have a level cap to match the highest level of the next gym leader, and we cannot use healing items in battle. To go over some of the yellow Pokemon we can use according to the Pokédex, we have our partner Pikachu of course, Beedrill, Sandslash, Exeggutor, Hypno, Zapdos, and Ninetales to name a few. We unfortunately can't catch Ninetales in Pikachu version since it's an Eevee exclusive, which is a fair trade-off to have the partner Pikachu. Now whenever I make these videos, there's always some slight confusion as to how you categorize the colors, and I just want to reiterate again that we are going based off of what the Pokédex categorizes as being a yellow Pokemon. So even if a Pokemon might appear as yellow like Victreebel, the Pokédex does not categorize Victreebel as yellow, and it categorizes it as green, so we cannot use Victreebel. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are one of the easiest Pokemon games in the series, so I'm expecting this to be easier than other hardcore Nuzlocke runs I've done in the past, like my Emerald hardcore Nuzlocke with only green colored Pokemon, which was one of my hardest ones yet, so I'm excited to see how things go. Let's Go Pikachu has some different mechanics from other main series Pokemon games too, so this will definitely be different from what I'm used to. We're also going to be playing this hardcore Nuzlocke in Spanish because I streamed this playthrough live on my Twitch and they wanted me to play in Spanish. If you want to see me play Pokemon games live, then check out my Twitch in the description, which will be linked below. And also consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing for more Pokemon videos if you want to support the channel. With all that out of the way, let's load up a new file of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and hammer away at it with only yellow colored Pokemon. So the game starts out as normal. I name our character Yellow to stick with our color theme, and then name our partner Pikachu Amarilla, which is apparently yellow in Spanish. I then rush through the Viridian Forest, or Bosque Verde as it is in Spanish, for our first encounter, which is a Weedle. Once it evolves into Kakuna and then Beedrill, both of which are yellow Pokemon, so it's fair game to use in battle, and with the EXP share system in this game, it should evolve pretty quickly. I noticed while in here there's some other wild Pikachus too, so I kind of messed up a bit by not catching a Weedle on Route 2, which we could have, and trying to catch a Pikachu in the forest. It would have sort of been Dupe's Claws, although partner Pikachu is different than regular Pikachu you can catch in the wild in this game, and we would have been able to evolve that new Pikachu into a Raichu later on since you can't evolve your partner Pikachu in this game. Hopefully I don't regret not catching that Pikachu in the future, and at this point I also begin to realize how different Let's Go is for hardcore Nuzlocke, since the EXP share might make it easy to accidentally overlevel, and we don't exactly battle wild Pokemon, we have to catch them in order to grind XP. This means that some rules will have to be slightly adjusted on the fly, as if I didn't catch Pokemon for XP, I would be severely underleveled. I did spend a lot of time grinding in the Bosque, got confused by some moves and items because they were in Spanish, and catch a grass type since we need to in order to get into the first gym because it's one of the requirements. I obviously won't use it or any of the Pokemon we catch just for XP, but I also remembered at this point that Let's Go works similar to Pokemon Go with the candy system, so we might take advantage of that later on. The level cap for Brock's gym here is 12, and Pikachu learns Double Kick at level 9, which is pretty convenient. I head into the gym at only level 10 though because I got bored of just grinding against wild Pokemon and catching them, and just wanted to see how hard the battles were in this game if we were slightly underleveled. Brock's lead Geodude goes down in 3 double kicks and doesn't really do that much damage to us, but it makes me realizing that dispatching his Onix might not be as easy as I thought. I am at a little above 2/3 health, which isn't bad, and looking at how much damage double kick does, it looks like it'll be about a 4-hit KO. Luckily, Onyx misses his first rock throw, which was super lucky since if it hadn't missed, we probably would have been knocked out later in the battle. Brock's Onyx gets pretty low and he doesn't end up healing it, so I don't even know if the gym leaders in this game have potions or not, and we do manage to 4-shot the Onyx, giving us our very first gym badge and raising the level cap to level 19 for Misty's gym. I think it's probably a better idea to be at the level cap from now on too, since that fight could have easily resulted in a loss if we got hit with a critical hit or if that first rock throw even landed. We then exit the gym to meet Blue, or should I say Azul, and on Route 3 we catch a Sandshrew, a Pokemon that I think will be very valuable for the middle to end of the game. If you take a look at the 8 gym leaders in the Kanto region, most of them have Pokemon that are weak to ground or electric, so combining those two together should be good. I anticipated Mount Moon to be a quick journey, however I forgot that Jesse and James appear in Let's Go version, and I kept having to run out to heal at the nearby Pokemon Center. I was then told by Twitch chat that the battle against Jesse and James is a double battle towards the end, so I have to focus on leveling up either Kakuna or Sandshrew since our only usable Pokemon right now is our starter Pikachu. Sandshrew doesn't learn too many moves in the short term, so I focus on leveling up Kakuna instead, which evolves into Beedrill and learns Twin Needle. Once I make it to the end of Mount Moon and fight Team Rocket against their Coughing, it poisons Pikachu, which scares me, but we get a lucky paralysis off on it, which helped out a little bit. I continue to hammer away and dispatch Team Rocket, thankfully without losing any Pokemon. This whole Mount Moon adventure took me about an hour to get through on stream, largely because I was being a bit too cautious. Once in Cerulean though, I noticed that the level cap is now level 19 for Misty, so I decide to battle our rival and some of the trainers on the Nugget Bridge in nearby area to level up. Our rival's Oddish does cause a bit of a problem for us by poisoning Pikachu, putting us at a very low HP range for when his final Pokemon, Eevee, comes in. I stay in and double kick it to do a lot of damage, and then switch into Beedrill so I don't die to poison since Pikachu was at very low health. He then potions up to go up to a little bit above half, but luckily Beedrill gets a poison with Twin Needle, which really helps us knock out the Eevee the following turn. I also want to point out that Beedrill doesn't follow us in this game when we take it out of our Pokeball, and it just goes in front of us and makes us follow it, which I thought was really funny. I'm then told that in the Pokemon Center here we can learn Pika Turbo, which is pretty cool as it's a 50 base power physically electric move that always crits on Pikachu and apparently has priority, although the move's in Spanish so I don't really know what it does, I can't exactly read it. And then after reaching level 18, I finally go in to fight Misty. We are a bit below the level cap, especially our other Pokemon that aren't Pikachu, but catching Pokemon to grind was just too annoying and I figured Pikachu could easily solo run this gym, which it does. I was able to one-shot her lead and then take out her ace Pokemon in just 2 hits. I then go back up the Nugget Bridge to help Bill and catch a Psyduck along the way since it's yellow and I didn't even realize you catch a Psyduck over here in this game. We're unable to evolve this Psyduck since Golduck of course isn't yellow, and we couldn't catch an Abra on this route, which you might think would be categorized as yellow, but no, the Pokedex categorizes Abra as brown instead of yellow. Once we're back in Cerulean City though, we help out Officer Jenny and fight off this Team Rocket grunt and get the Dig TM or Excavar TM, which should be good for our Sandshrew later on, possibly for Lieutenant Surge. I then deposit Psyduck in the daycare since I don't think we'll be using it for at least a little while, and finally make it into Vermilion City. There's a lot we can do here, but the first thing I do is catch 5 Growlithe to show this guy who gives us a Persian if we do so. I'm not really sure if this is against the rules or not, but since we did make up the rules, and this is kind of what I meant at the start of the video when I said that the rules are up for interpretation when playing Pokemon Let's Go in a hardcore Nuzlocke, due to how different a lot of things are compared to a main series Pokemon game. We did have to catch 5 Growlithes for this gift Pokemon, however we need to catch Pokemon in order to grind anyway, and we're not going to use those Pokemon we catch of course, and this is the only way you can get Persian, which is yellow by the way, in Let's Go Pikachu since Meowth is an Eevee version exclusive. You can also ride the Persian, which is pretty neat. The level cap for Lieutenant Surge is level 26, so I tried to grind up a little bit against some nearby trainers around Vermilion City, although it's pretty slow in this game. At this point, I also encounter a trainer with a level 26 Diglett that had Fissure and knocks out Sandshrew while I was grinding it. I planned on using Sandshrew a lot for this run, so this is pretty bad, but luckily Persian and also Pikachu can learn the Dig TM we just got in order to type trump Surge's electric type Pokemon, continuing this run of basically being a Pikachu solo run. I did catch the yellow Pokemon Drowsy on this route too though, and Hypno should be pretty good for Erica's gym later on when we get there. I then thought it might be a good idea to try grinding by catch comboing Diglets in the Diglett Tunnel, but I get a little impatient since it takes too long and just go to the SS Ant to battle our rival and some other trainers over there, since our rival's team is only level 21. Pikachu can easily knock out his Pidgeotto and Eevee, but the Oddish was a bit annoying, so I had to dig it a couple of times to knock it out. This then allows us to cut the tree in front of Surge's gym and challenge him, and I go in with only pretty much our level 22 Pikachu against Surge, where his highest level Pokemon is his level 26 Raichu, and this actually goes by really well because we have Dig. At this point, I start realizing that being underleveled in the Let's Go games isn't that bad as long as you have super effective moves, especially since trainers don't seem particularly strong in this game and don't seem to have too many healing items, if any. His Raichu did tank some hits though, and it did take 3 total digs to knock it out, but it couldn't really do too much damage to us, giving us the 3rd gym badge. We then have to head east of Cerulean City towards the Rock Tunnel, and a trainer on this route had an Onix with Dig, which led to another close call with Pikachu, but luckily I just went for Dig as his Onix went for Dig, so his would miss and we would connect. We gotta level up our Pokemon though. I can't wait till I get that check mark. Then I can be one of those annoying people that comment on every single YouTube video with a check mark. You know those people. I'm gonna be one of them. Anyway, the rival in the SSCN. Oh, his ace is a 21. Oh, I definitely need to level up Sandshrew actually. Sandshrew's a ground type. I just realized I'm wearing a Cuba shirt too. My shirt has the Cuban flag on it. And we're playing in Spanish. So people like that see the thumbnail of the stream, and if they see like I'm wearing a shirt with a Cuban flag, and they see the language in Spanish, they might unironically think I'm speaking Spanish. I could see that. Why is it in Spanish? Because when I ordered the game on Amazon, they accidentally sent me the Spanish version. Okay, I think we're gonna just skip the Doug trios and just go for Diglets from now on. I mean, I might as well battle everybody. Oh wait, let's check out Erica's levels. 34! That's a big gap from 26, I feel like. Alright, see you, Ollie. Have a good night. I think I'm gonna end the stream now too anyway. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we just need to grind, and I just don't want to grind right now.